To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. So dig in.
Leading off tonight for Boston, the pitcher, Dylan Betancourt.
Mookie Betts is into the ball. Game here as he takes over. Behind the plate, Yasmani Grandal is into the ball. Ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Bob Gibson is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chance.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 59.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a definite head scratcher here as he'll depart after one batter. He won't even need to hit the showers. He didn't work long enough.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Standing in, Jose Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first down.
Batting fifth, the
Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That is it. The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Grandal sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 Yankee error, and a runner left. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope, now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hey. In there, 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
1 ball. Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
LeMahieu ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday. As you see, a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Down, it's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Victor Reyes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to...
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Clark is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Gibson up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Red unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter is Monty Grandal. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
Ready now, Will Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Clark is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with the bat in his hands. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Brooks Robinson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. With more from game 1 after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dylan Betances. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Here's the 0-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Grandal moves over, and that's the third out. Red Sox leave 1, but they're on. Here's Mookie Betts against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail. Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Bradley Zimmer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 35.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps Big Frank. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
Good pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now both runners on the move. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-2 once more. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Betts looking up. Gone! A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Lined hard toward right center, and the Sox keep his extra bases as well. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Dylan Betances. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Second baseman.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. And so that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Ralph Kiner, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away. Kiner, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Gonzalez. 2 away in the inning, and again, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Classic case.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Chad Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Taking in once again, Frank Thomas. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken to throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Now batting, Victor Reyes. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI of the night at Yankee Stadium. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1-2 now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Will Clark. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, D-Ro, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
And Robinson behind 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brooks Robinson becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton at the track. The wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Chipper Jones. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Chipper Jones.
And he fouls this one off. Fergie Jenkins is going to get the call, and something of a surprising move here is they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning.
Fergie.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Jenkins is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Gonzalez on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. High in the air out towards shallow right. Grandal moving in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. So striding in, Fergie Jenkins.
Leading off for the Yankees, the pitcher, Fergie.
Shane Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Please. Now pitching for Boston, number 19, Shane Green.
Comes set and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2. Turned on down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock. You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out. But we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now. Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ralph Kiner goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Digging in, Luis Gonzalez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here's another 0-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. The Yanks leave one. They're down 5. It's striding in for Boston. Jose Martinez is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is line to left. Gonzalez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gonzalez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. At the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He singled his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The first baseman,
in now, Frank Thomas, as he rips it on the ground to second. Gibson has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Red Sox tack on one more. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Yankees 2.
The right fielder, Yasmani.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Will Clark. And the pitch. Popped up. Martinez is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the Yanks go 1-2, 8-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
0-2, here it is. The runner's breaking for home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Clark is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay throw, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Ready once again, Chipper Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he...
In to score is the runner from third. Now a 9-2 ball game. So here now is the pitcher, number 31. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. This is skied into short left center. Clark is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 or 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the... Striding in, Mookie Betts. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In there, a base hit, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Alan Trammell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1 left by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Count remains at 0-2. Moranta playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 21st round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Pitch on the way. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. Clark is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in now, Victor Reyes, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming, here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up in the ball.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Dylan Floro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 52.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Standing in, Ralph Kiner starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So we got him swinging. Ralph Kiner is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he fouls this one off. Last chance for the Yankees. Full count now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.